this time on Turtle Crossing.
Where are you going with your little toolkit?
Into my hole.
Okay, have a good time.
Reef.
I don't know if we'll have to read. I don't want to get copyright claimed. Yeah, so we're going 4 knots solidly, going right on course.
So we put a reef in our main. Things were getting a little too exciting. Let's go get some food. Season 3, here we come, bitches!
We are back from our lovely little expedition, and as I mentioned earlier, we had talked about going to the next social yacht club trip.
Yeah, and go to not foggy beach, that sunny beach with David Boat Pike.
Yeah, that's our big trip. That's our big trip in July. But next weekend is a trip to the National Yacht Club in Toronto. And Toronto. And I think we are gonna go if we can. I've just signed us up for it, so we've at least committed a little bit. But that means that we have to get a bunch done this week, like I mentioned earlier. So Chris is currently he's looking at the electrical, because one of the things we would like to have is our auto helm hooked up. Our autopilot was really helpful. We've used it once when we bought the boat and brought it from Ashbridges Bay Yacht Club to Hamilton. We used it all the way across the lake, and it was nice because it meant that like you keep an eye out, you watch for boats and stuff like that, but like today for 2.5-3 hours Chris was just glued to the wheel, so he couldn't like go like sit down and read in the cockpit or something like that. And with the way the lake was today, it would have been nice to just be like, hey, I'm gonna not worry about it, because there was like hardly any traffic, very calm water. So we have to look at this auto helm and a bunch of other stuff, and then on Friday we set sail for Toronto.
Hi, Mommy is turning on a movie for me. I done a show.
Oh, I got him a butt connector. Yeah, I'm just passing tools. That's generally my job. Tools and parts. It's like muggy out right now. I think we're in for a bit of a storm tonight. They have a wind warning. My hair is doing that thing that it does when it's muggy out. Yeah. This is the point in the process where it starts to be less fun.
So Sarah, I need the black fish that we used last time, and I also need this a butt connector.
Okay.
The second smallest butt connector.
Good job, Daddy.
Thanks, Will. A lot of help from my friends.
It's raining out here, buddy.
That's a bit.
Quite a bit, actually. Can I come in? I'm kind of getting wet.
Inside, guys.
Chris worked away on the auto helm well into the night, but was limited to how much he could accomplish once the rain really started to come down.
We just got back from going to see a movie. We were gonna go to National Yacht Club this morning with the other social cruising group, but they were calling for potential risk of thunderstorms. Very, very slight, like only a couple hours potentially, maybe. So we were like, oh, let's just postpone and go tomorrow. The weather's looking a bit better. So Chris is going to try and install our auto helm. I am going to try and refill the water tank, make dinner, and possibly make sandwiches for our trip tomorrow, because we have discovered that food makes us a lot less hangry. So that's the plan right now. The boat's actually not in too bad shape, but it'd be good to get it a little bit more squared away before we go. And I'm pretty excited. It's supposed to be good wind, and it's going to be good experience for our cruising to the Thousand Islands in July.
Okay, well, watch your step because there's a big hole in the floor here, okay?
Well, but
So hopefully that works well. I'm going to go down and plug in the fuse box and plug in that motor. And I remember this motor, like, it matters which way it's mounted. It can be pointed this way or it can be pointed 180 degrees with the wire coming out this way. I can't remember how it was done. But I remember on our maiden voyage, we plugged it in and immediately the boat did a 180 because it was trying to get the back of the boat to go in the direction that we were headed. So it definitely matters, but I won't know for sure until we plug in a coordinate and see if it turns us around or not. I set that to magnetic north just because I have no other reference. But this shows like 87, that's what I had set it to.
Who's driving this thing?
Electronics.
Look how high tech Mr. Turtle is now. this particular trip is going to be 6.5 hours. So it'll be good to have the auto home so that we don't have to fuss with that too much.
What?
You took my camera.
Why?
Alright, film yourself or film Mama?
Hey Sail fans, we're going to Toronto.
Hi, sea fans. We're going to Toronto to see Island Fun.
We found some wind, and it kind of came up sort of all of a sudden, so I think the thing that I should have done better is have things ready for more wind already. Like, when we left, it was so light wind that I was like, nothing's really gonna slide right now, I'll deal with that later. But by the time the wind fills in, like, you really want it to have already been dealt with. So some stuff was sliding, but I was able to put stuff away pretty quickly. Scared William a little bit, so I'm gonna go down and check on him and yeah, maybe get a snack. I'm kind of getting hungry. What's funny is when there's two sailboats that are going in the same direction, it's automatically a race. We're in a race.
We're losing the race.
No, we're in the front. Damn, that wind was good. I thought it was gonna last longer though.
Be careful what you wish for, Sarah.
But our time of arrival went from like 6 o'clock to 2:30. That's how fast. That's how big the change was.
And how far away we still are.
The wind I was wishing for came back and continued to build. We were in for a bit of a wild ride.
Put a reef in our main. Things were getting a little too exciting. Furled the jib a little bit, and we're cruising. Our friends are motoring.
Yeah, we have now dropped the main and furled the jib, and that was about probably 2 seconds, maybe 5 seconds after Chris mentioned anything.
I think I need to turn the motor on.
Yeah. I'm coming.
You okay?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, it's real sketchy.
Did that fall off?
Yeah.
Did I break it?
I don't know how we should. It's not on anymore. Like that's how the reef came out. The reef not come out.
This got ripped out of the mast.
Out of the boom, sorry.
Jeez. I'm a little shooken up. So is the inside of the boat. Chris stayed so calm though. I would have been freaking out. My leg got stuck in the wheel when I reached over to try and depower the main, and I couldn't get it to come off the cleat or whatever, the grabby thing. I couldn't get it to come off that. And my leg got stuck, so I was pinching the wheel, so Chris couldn't turn, had no steering. The wind was just howling. The waves have gotten a bit bigger too. And yeah, stuff broke off the mast, off the boom, sorry. So now we're gonna motor for a little bit until the wind kind of chills out, or until we get our nerves back. all these racers out here. Everybody's racing around us with way faster boats. So like, we're just trying to avoid traffic as best we can right now.
I never felt so free before. All that I could do is laugh. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it.
National Yacht Club, National Yacht Club, National Yacht Club. This is Mr. Turtle, Mr. Turtle, Mr. Turtle. 6-8. Hi, lazy bones. Yeah, I can hear you. That sounds weird, but yeah, we did. We know where we're going. We should be there at 4 o'clock. Oh, what are they doing? They're just changing the direction every 2 seconds.
Because they're avoiding each other's wakes. So motorboats are the worst, and they're going
Actually the worst.
full speed just to cause us all sorts of fucking wake. Sorry, I cursed.
Just like 4 of them, and they're all going like all over the place. No one's holding the course.
Oh, we got all backwards hats.
We're gonna come. We're docking right now, but we can play a little bit after.
That's National Yacht Club right there, I believe. That's the CN Tower right there. That's my lovely wife. My handsome son. Me.
We had made it in just over 9 hours. It was a good lesson in the nature of the wind on Lake Ontario. Despite having checked our wind apps and government websites, the wind ended up being much more than what was predicted. So if you think you maybe should reef, you're probably right.
Look at that one scraping the sky. See that big one?
As always, thanks so much for watching, Sail fans. If you liked the video, please leave us a like and hit the subscribe button. Oh, and leave us a comment. We love hearing from you guys.